Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Russ. So, I don't want to talk about drama anymore, and I'm going to do another video today on everything going on regarding Onision's lawsuit. And I just decided to now take a look at the recent Chris Hansen interview that he did with this lady that is involved with the law firm that helped with the lawsuit in regards to Onision and Kai. So I will play the video of what they talked about, half of it, because it's way too long. It's almost 14 minutes long, and I cannot fit all of that into a video with what I usually edit videos with. So let's see what they had to say first, and then I'll give my thoughts.
This lawsuit not only targets Onision, aka James Jackson, but YouTube itself. What message does Regina Alonso want this lawsuit to send?
Well, first and foremost, she wants accountability for Onision and for Lainey Kai, who did a lot of grooming of her through the YouTube platform, through the Onision forums, and ultimately led her as a child to be groomed for sexual exploitation. She also wants to hold YouTube accountable. She wants there to be accountability for social media platforms such as YouTube that have a contract and an agreement. They call it the YouTube Partnership Program, in which Onision, in partnership with YouTube, was profiting. YouTube had a profit-sharing model in which they would give a percentage of proceeds from the advertisements on the platform to the predator. And they were profit-sharing with him after getting ample notification that he was posting dangerous content.
And we're not just talking about Onision, James Jackson here. We're talking about his spouse, Lainey, and there are other aliases, who specifically targeted and groomed Regina Alonso.
Absolutely. And I think Lainey was a big part of this. And I know Lainey has changed genders and has changed names many times. I'm gonna use Lainey because at the time Regina was interacting, Lainey went by Lainey. But at that time, Lainey had become the spouse of Onision. Lainey began chatting and talking and conversing with Regina. And they actually started having a relationship right about the point when James Jackson put out publicly that he was open to three-way relationships and he wanted his spouse to date another girl. And all of a sudden we have public announcements of Regina dating Lainey, and who is an adult, and Regina was a child. And then there's comments about sending nudes back and forth. And then there's comments about, sexual commentary that wants to be done between the two of them. It was highly inappropriate for any child to be in such a conversation.
So, as I said already in my previous video about this, Greg is finally getting what he deserves. And I'm happy to see that Chris Hansen is actually doing the right thing instead of trying to sell the story, because I know that a while ago there were accusations of him trying to sell it. And I don't know what the deal is with that. It's not really any of my business, but I'm glad that he is helping the victims in this regard. And I hope that Regina is able to win the lawsuit. Everybody's saying that she might have proof against Kai, but not against Onision. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens in court. But if Regina is somehow able to win this lawsuit, then I do truly hope that Greg is off of everything permanently. I hope that the judge revokes his internet privileges completely, and they say that he can no longer go on the internet ever again, because the more time Onision continues to have a platform, the more people are going to get victimized. And he can make all the videos he wants trying to lie about it, but we all know the truth. We all know that he is a pedophile. We all know that he groomed children. We all know that he raided underage girls' bodies. There's really no other evidence that can be provided here. He is a flat-out predator. And so is Kai. And I am happy to see that Regina and all the other victims are finally getting their day in court. Because as I said already, it's been a long time coming. I hope that the trial goes well, and that's really all I wanted to say, so there you go. I'll see you guys in my next video as always, and have a very good Saturday. I appreciate you all, and thank you all for sticking by me for so long, despite all the recent shit that has been happening.